All right. Welcome, YouTube model builders. This is Robert Bishop from RB Model Works coming to you from Moscow, Idaho. Got my final done finally on this Salvino's next gen, next week Camaro. I just wanted to do something different, so I had these old set of Fred Caddy decals. It's their 1970 Chaparral Camaro, Jim Rogers. Old school driver, kind of self-taught, kind of like Ken Miles. He's a solid driver, yet he's relatively unknown for like 30 years. He toyed around. Then he retired and became an owner. I didn't know anything about owning a car. But yet his new fan club made him feel like a king. So no matter how many mistakes he made or no matter what he did, his fans just loved him and lifted him even higher. Some of his fans, eventually lost faith in him, and some even offered him help, just said, hey, we don't want no money, we'll just help you out. And but he banished them from their fan club, and they were never to be heard from again. Jim and his fans just wouldn't listen. They just kept telling the fallen fans that if they didn't like it, to start their own team. Eventually Jim's sponsors, they all went away because he wouldn't take suggestions, and so his fans all started going away, and, people started seeing Jim for what he was, a self-righteous egomaniac, Now he's just living out his days, broke, with no job, just him and his dogs eating top ramen, So anyway, little parody, but I outlined in the first video some of the challenges I had with the roll cage and stuff. Definitely once you build a couple of these, that'll get a lot easier. I cut the floor pan apart. I'm gonna take this off. I'm just doing a curbside. I've got the engine is in a clear acrylic block over there. I'm making a knife holder out of it. But you can see I cut the belly pan apart, and it actually worked out pretty well. So that's actually doable. You'll see there's quite a bit of gap. That's because I used Tammy as panel scribe. Way too thick of a blade. I would suggest if you do this, you just use a knife blade, the back of the knife blade. The decals and the paint came out well. I'm being very careful because I just painted and glued the windows in. And this is just a curbside. But the glass is just a little twisted on the front, just a little, and then just a little in the back there. Not enough to worry. The side windows are good. That's about it. I mean, my suspension, I didn't have any issues getting my suspension on. This tire's a little high. I know some guys say use 3 pennies. I don't even have any pennies, so I actually asked one of my friends that sent me this kit, Jay Sudo. I said, well, what's the distance? Will you measure it? So it's 4.7 millimeters, and it gives it that perfect ride height. And I use my Hoosier tire stencils and just put something different on there. So that's about it. I hope you enjoy this one. And you can see you got the Jim Rogers decal on this side. The other one curled up on me. It just kind of disintegrated. These are 30-year-old decals. It just didn't hold very well. So that's it for that, folks. And I'm just going to give you a quick preview of what I've got coming up next. Let me pull this back. This is another friend that sent me this. Asked me to do a online unboxing and video. BC, you know who you are. Thanks for sending me the kit. I hope I do this justice for you. But it's the Bobby. Whoa. Holy moly. Dumbo's got some ears. We'll look at that later. But anyway, it's Bobby Allison's Teflon Le Mans. And I'm going to try to do some body mods to correct the body to get it a little more accurate. And then I'm going to be doing Davey Allison's 1983 Arca Pontiac Grand Am with it. And I got Mr. Conte, Mr. Dencon's nose here that I'm going to use on it. So stay tuned for that. I'll be doing an unboxing and a video build of this. Thanks to you guys for tuning in. You know, these kits they're doing very limited production on these, so if you want a white one, there's still plenty of rollout cars out there. And then I guess they're doing limited numbers of about 1,000 for all the other dozen Hendrix cars they've popped out this year. So there's plenty around. You can get them on eBay for $32. I would suggest not joining the club just because it's you'll pay $57 shipped from Salvino's, and that's why I left the club. It just became to a point where it wasn't worth it anymore. But so, you know, some people like it. Some people still enjoy the club. So stay tuned. Here's my Jim Rogers Chaparral Camaro, and then stay tuned for my upcoming Pontiac Grand Am. Thanks you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe down below. I appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment. I always appreciate it. And I try to respond to everybody, whether it's good or bad. So y'all have a blessed day, and thank you.